All right, Ed. Let's talk about some games we already talked about last week, but are coming sooner than we thought. Of course, this was announced after we recorded, but before our episode released last week. But Splatoon Raiders is a single player spinoff for the Switch 2, and it's coming in July, Ed. And not only that, the price is again $10 cheaper digitally. Splatoon Raiders launches July 23rd for Switch 2, putting players in the role of a mechanic exploring the mysterious Spurhalite Islands. This spinoff brings back fan favorite idols Fry, Shiver, and Big Man from Deep Cut, while introducing new traversal combat and loot-driven systems built around gadgets and salmonid encounters. Developed by Nintendo, the game is also supporting online and local co-op for up to 4 players, blending its solo campaign with shared multiplayer elements. So they are also releasing new amiibo of the Deep Cut Trio, which is this is like the 3rd round of these amiibo for them.
Yes.
So there's that. That's neat. Sorry about that, everybody. I'm just trying to empty my trash can. Let's see here. It will release digitally for $49.99, $59.99 physically. The box art was also revealed. It has a roughly 20 gig file size. So there's all that. I think this game looks pretty cool. I saw a lot of people being like they're just selling Salmon Run for $50, and I'm like, I mean, yes and no. This seems a lot more in depth than Salmon Run. I mean, I've only played Salmon Run a couple times. I'm not like a huge Splatoon player, but this seems more along the lines of something like they want it to be Arc Raiders and Marathon, and but PvE only. This feels like that's the audience they're aiming for, is like the PvE audience for those games that want that. So I mean, look, it looks cool. I mean, it looks like Splatoon, but not in an arena. So
I mean, it really does look beautiful.
I mean, their single player stuff has always been really fun and interesting, right? I mean, their campaigns have been pretty good for the most part, I think, at least in my opinion. My kids are into it. This is a game I feel like my kids might get into. And I'm really interested to see if they get into it, because they love Splatoon. Even though they can't shoot things like very well, they do really like Splatoon. And I'm really interested to see like how well it goes for them. So any thoughts on Splatoon Raiders, Ed?
So
awfully quiet over there, Ed.
No, I know we talked about this, Corey, that, for me, I am buying the physical. I'll spend the 10 extra, because I feel like for me, like, I want to save my digital space for other games that's like digital only, that that I might like be hyped about and want to buy, and I don't want Splatoon, no disrespect to the game, to take up any space, or that 20 gig to be on my system. Everything. So I'd rather buy it physically, and then if I feel like I want to play it, just pop it in, play it.
Yeah.
And I think that's what's going. I think a lot of people are going to be doing that. We'll have these 2 different prices. Let's see if Splatoon becomes number 1 digitally, and if it becomes number 1 physically. Because I'm like, we got Japan, and then we got America. So
yeah, well, we'll see, I guess. I'm really interested to see how well this goes. I'm really interested to see how well it sells, because of the price point and because it's not multiplayer focused, right? I mean, those are 2 very interesting dynamics to this game, in my opinion.
Yes.
Because the game is single player focused, and like the popularity of it is the multiplayer. Like that is what makes it popular. So I'm like really interested to see how it does.
Yeah, me too.